amazing day today. Today I am coming at you with another episode of Deep Thought Thursday in November. So this is the day of the week when I just kind of, you know, sift down into my thoughts and let you guys know where I'm at with some things. So let's get started. Alright, so today I am going to talk to you guys about my anxiety and a little bit of my journey of anxiety, but more so where I'm at now when anxiety presents itself, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm dealing with it right now. It's kind of been around for about 3 days. And for me, what anxiety looks like is that it doesn't always come from a place where I know where it came from, if that makes sense. It's not like I receive some unfortunate news and then my anxiety happens. More so when I know where the anxiety is coming from. Let's say I heard unfortunate news and then I received a bout of anxiety. I can go to work at that. I can go to work at that right away, especially after everything I've learned about mindset and being a coach over the years, is that I know how to deal with that. When there's a problem, there's always a solution, and there's no such thing as problems, there's always opportunities. So I get that. But sometimes, like what happened to me a few days ago, is I wake up with anxiety. I don't know if it was a dream that maybe sparked those emotions inside of me, like fear, but what it feels like to me when I experience this is that I wake up and my brain almost has a Rolodex going of, okay, what can we be worried about right now? Like, we're feeling this feeling of fear. It's coming from within. It's a feeling of fear. Where can we pinpoint the fear is coming from? And it loves to make up stories, scenarios, aspects of my life that are going like sunshine and rainbows. It's like, well, maybe it's not. Like, maybe you're wrong. And it likes to challenge me. Especially during this bout of anxiety that I've experienced, because life has been so abundant, like, since I left Rhythmia, and I know that this is kind of a natural thing that happens when we up level, right? Like, where life is going really amazing and then something happens and we might dip down, but then we jump a lot higher. And I can recognize that when I experience anxiety like this, it's due to an energetic up level. And that's the way that I've reframed it, because especially over the summer when I did a lot of healing on myself, I'll leave some of those videos down below if you guys are interested, but just like when I began to heal my past, I began to understand that, like, the anxiety is necessary for the growth. The anxiety is necessary for you to become stronger, more abundant, to, you know, in the terms of energy, I like to talk in terms of energy, but I'm up leveling. So my regular energetic state of being might have been here before summer happened, and because I actively chose to do a lot of healing and do the inner work and understand myself a lot better, my natural energetic state of being becomes up here. That becomes the new energetic norm. And I feel like, because of the powerful and positive relationship that I personally have with the universe, truly feel like that, is that when I am calling in things, let's say more abundance, love, whatever it may be that I'm seeking, it's going to require a new version of me, right? And there's a lot of work that you can do on the surface if you choose to sift into these feelings of fear and these emotions. But sometimes I think energetically, there's work happening behind the scenes. And I think that that's where my anxiety comes from, is because I can recognize when I wake up with anxiety and this Rolodex is happening, I'm about to have an energetic up level. And in that way of reframing it for myself, it gives me the notion that, okay, I'm not gonna feel like this every single day for the rest of my life. Like, this will go away. This is just a storm, maybe it that I have to weather. It's passing through. And when I allow myself to view anxiety from the outside like that, and I zoom out of my situation, I have a new perspective where I can see, I've felt this way before. I've woken up this way before, and I've had little bouts of anxiety, but they always leave. The storm always passes, and I always feel energetically higher than I was before. So by knowing this about myself, it's not like the anxiety gets easier, because I can honestly like tell you guys, like, I've been a little bit frustrated because I have a really hard time accepting my anxiety when it shows up, because I have things to do, I have places to be, and I would just rather not, you know? But the more that we actively choose to accept our anxiety and sit with it, the faster it passes. So that's, you know, one thing that I just wanted to say. But in the grand scheme of things, in my past, I can recognize when I do experience these bouts, like I said, something always happens very powerfully and very positive on the other side, like a confirmation from the universe, like, hey, you had to do this, you had to go through this so we could give you this, because you have to do the inner work. It's like that quote that says, each different chapter or different phase of your life is going to require a new you, or your dreams or your goals are going to require a new version of you, and you have to say goodbye to that old version. And I love to learn about the ego and observe my own ego, and I feel like whenever this anxiety presents itself, it's also representing a part of the ego dying off. So the ego contains the limiting beliefs, the stories that are unsupportive to us in our pursuit of our biggest dreams or goals and our personal fulfillment here on our journey on earth. And I believe when anxiety presents itself, it's like the ego is latching for its last dying breath on a certain story or a certain scenario, or like I said, it's just searching for something to freak out about, because a portion of it is dying, a portion of it is losing its power because you're stepping more into your soul path. And the more I can think about that, and the more I'm talking about it right now, like my own anxiety is diminishing, which is good, because I have a video to edit today. It's November. But I just wanted to bring this concept and this idea to the table for you guys today, because I know that it's something that I've recently discovered, probably through summer and more so now, about my anxiety, is that I choose to look at it as a learning opportunity each time and trust that this learning opportunity is energetically up-leveling me for more abundance in my life. So yeah, I hope this video helps you guys. I hope it helped validate some of your feelings, or maybe help you reframe your own anxiety. Let me know if this did resonate with you at all, or if you have any other tips and tricks for managing anxiety for any of our friends out there as well. Leave them in the comments, because we can all learn from each other here. I wish you guys an amazing day, and I will see you again tomorrow.